There's just one thing I'd like to say right now. The market is really boring. It's so damn boring. I have nothing better to do. But hopefully, you know that phrase that goes, oh, there are greener pastures on the other side, but sometimes there may or may not be. I'm going to take the risk this time. Let's just keep talking about gaming launches, because the only thing exciting in the market is what may possibly come in the future. The speculation of it all. We had GameStop come out because Roaring Kitty did a tweet without any words, and now that thing's up 1 billion%. That's cool and all. Let's talk about some crypto gaming launches, though. We're going to get the liquidity back at some point. One of these gaming launches are going to kick it. Mavia was one of the big ones back then. Let's go over the ones now. If you enjoy this kind of content, as always, like and subscribe. Bitcoin's at $63,000. It feels like I'm at $2. Feels like Bitcoin is at 0 with how sentiment is right now, which is exactly what you want when we're getting into a very, very hot season, which hopefully is crypto gaming summer. If you enjoy the content, like and subscribe. So, big one here that I want to start off with is Engines of Fury. This one's going to be coming out on the 15th, and they have, apparently, on top 5 centralized exchanges to be announced. Now, I don't know if this is Binance. I don't think it's Binance, right? But it could be. They were on 3 different pads. They were on ChainGPT pad, a terminal Citus pad. I've invested in all 3 of these. I'll tell you right now, I love the Citus pad. They're brand new. They're still trying to prove themselves. They have Engines of Fury and Verida. Verida I didn't end up getting into. Did get into Engines of Fury, though. You should also expect, by the way, that I'm getting into all these, right? That's why I'm talking about launches, right? Ape Terminal is another one I actually really like as well. They had a bit of controversy with this other cryptocurrency, but they've really bounced back. They've been the strongest performer for me. Now, Engines of Fury, free-to-play top-down extraction shooter, has a pretty good fully diluted valuation when it comes out. I would tell people, you know, with all these plays, wait 2-3 weeks for the floor to be found for these projects. Thing is that the market sentiment is not very positive. The last, top 5 ideas that came out for crypto gaming in April were pretty bad. Now, with this being said, May, I think, is going to be different. I think we're going to get some pretty positive returns on, hopefully, right? Our investments here in the crypto gaming space for May. June should be even better than that, but May is kind of like that precursor. So later this month should be really good. Now, they had a lot of demand. They had 750,000 Fury sold. They were completely sold out on all these different pads. They have a pretty big community, over 650,000 across all socials. And I mean, you've even got Ash and some pretty prominent KOLs here with the gameplay looking good. I mean, look at this alpha gameplay teaser for the game. I think it looks good. They have different syncs in the game, and I think it's going to be an absolute slayer. Wisdomize is the next one. This is launching tomorrow, May 14th, 11 a.m. UTC. It's a Swiss-regulated AI investment and intelligence infrastructure project. I think AI and gaming, and for a lot of reasons, they go well together. They also sold out on their IDO platforms. They're going to be listed on several exchanges. One of the reasons I'm really excited for it is because of BitGet. BitGet listings are a big deal. BitGet gets a ton of volume. Not a lot of these token listings end up happening on BitGet. So to announce that it's going to be happening there is a big deal. It's one of those tier 1 centralized exchanges that a lot of people just don't end up getting into. So Wisdomize, it's one of those. It's an AI-driven crypto trading and insights platform. We all need more resources, and one of those resources is going to be Wisdomize. Now, before I get into the other one, this video is brought to you by Ghamium. They are a SocialFi platform on the Binance Smart Chain. They go ahead and offer you insight into different creators. You are able to launch their tokens, pretty much, right? And get into them before they get onto the platform. I think it's a pretty interesting model. Reminds me a lot of Fantasy Top. They've been in the space for a really long time, the Ghamium folk. They also have a trending tab. They had Sydney Sweeney, which their market cap is over almost $100,000. They had The Rock. I know Choose Rich was another one that people were really hyped for. If you're trying to find those platforms, don't have as much volume, but give you those Fantasy Top vibes on the Binance Smart Chain, then Ghamium is going to be that one for you. Feel free to go ahead, use the link in the description, the code below to get on here and get yourself a part of that $10,000 lottery in Ghamium tokens. Back to the video. Codify is the next one I want to talk about. This one's hitting Gate.io on May 15th. This one's going to be, of course, a smaller launch. When you get that Gate.io launch, you're not having an enormous FDV. FDV, by the way, is fully diluted valuation. We want to get those lower FDVs. But if we can get, that Bybit or that Binance listing, hey, Coinbase listings are automatically W's. Automatically W's, like Carrot Coin. But here we go. They had their IDOs on May 13th on the GameFi pad, 8bon, and boom, Codify Genesis holders, 4 NFT holders. They're going to have that big launch over in 2 days on May 15th. This is an AI-powered strategy game, so they're trying to tap into both narratives. The AI narrative to me is pretty fun because it reminds you of crypto gaming last cycle. Just nothing there just yet, no product. At least gaming, we've had time to build out our product. So maybe, if AI is looking for a use case, they'll come to the gaming space and gaming will inadvertently actually get a lot of attention as a result of this. It reminds me a lot of the Echelon Prime narrative with their game Colony that's going to be coming out. So figured I'd go ahead and mention it there. Now, the next one has to do with Elixir. Elixir, their IDO is going to be great and all, but to be honest with y'all, we don't know exactly when the IDO and the actual launch for Elixir is going to be just yet. It's backed by Square Enix and the Solana Foundation. The one I wanted to touch base on that happened on Elixir was the IDO for Cross the Ages. I did actually get into this one. I had a vial for Elixir, the Elixir Flask. They went up a ton. They were like at 2 SOL. They went up to 7 SOL. It gave you a chance to get some IDO allocation into Cross the Ages. Why am I excited about Cross the Ages? Well, it was one of the top ranking games in France. And the French, they know their lore. The trading card game on the big ol' chain. They're going to be on Bybit. So you remember I was talking about Bybit? Bybit, KuCoin, Gate.io, as well as MEXC Global. It's going to be on the 15th of May, 8 a.m. UTC, the CTA token. Now, CTA token, I am extremely hyped for. I think they're going to do absolute killer numbers. There's a lot of people that are following them. A lot of attention has come to Cross the Ages. They have over 400,000 downloads. You see some of the gameplay right there on their game right now. And this is mobile gaming. This is the mobile gaming narrative that we're talking about. I'm just huge on mobile gaming, and I'm huge on what exactly the use case for trading card games are. I know there's some people out there that, don't like trading card games, and that's fair and all, but you can't deny the utility that crypto gaming can have on the trading card game space. Imagine trying to sell your cards. You have to go through eBay or all these annoying processes. No, just go on a marketplace and do it. So I'm really bullish on Cross the Ages. And the last one is, I know I mentioned this one several times, but I'm sorry. I've been spending a lot of time playing Nyan Heroes. So Nyan Heroes, it's the last IDO and the last one that's going to be coming out. People can earn this right now through their airdrop campaign, which I am farming. I am actively farming this. You could go ahead. It's going to be in the link in the description to be able to get into this one. Let's get the referrals up. I mean, everybody should be grinding this one. Nyan Heroes, if they don't get like a major listing, it'd be beyond me. It would be beyond me. Nyan Heroes, it's one of the most wishlisted games right now on Epic. Like, it has just so much attention right now. It's, you got mechs, you've got cats, you combine them, you get them all hyped up to go in an arena and battle each other for, an objective, and boom, you've got it here. Your season 2 started very recently, so if you're good at these games, hop on there, destroy some people. If not, it's okay. Like, I don't know, maybe you're a whale, get some catnip for holding some of these NFTs, or you just get the Genesis Guardians and they have tons of utility coming for them as well. Like, tons of reasons to be hyped for this. Nyan Heroes, I think, is going to come out, if I had to guess, probably next month. We don't have a specific date for Nyan Heroes, but it's one you can farm right now, and it's one that I would say if you're into really high polished games on PC, you're going to want to be playing Nyan Heroes. I just don't see a crypto game that looks as good as Nyan Heroes out right now, that is as addictive as Nyan Heroes. It's the only one I'm grinding right now. So that's the props for Nyan Heroes. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section in regards to these launches. Hopefully put some new ones on your radar. So the next one, stay classy, and that's all.